I'm Anthony Forrest, the president of Steel Cod, and I'm here with John Beresford, our VP of Sales, ready to discuss all things appliances. All right, John, we're seeing a lot of auto cook and pre-programmed functions and features in wall ovens and ranges and all sorts of appliances now. The problem, I think, is it really saving time and energy and making customers' lives better? Or is it just kind of a cool feature that you can show in the showroom and press the buttons and you see the pictures and be like, ooh, but I'm never going to use this. What's the right way to position and play with AutoCook?
Yeah, and this one, honestly, this one drives me up a wall, because really, if you think about these programs, and if you think this way, I don't blame you. They're really trying to solve a problem that most people don't actually have, right? I mean, and this is the problem with some of the technologies that we talk about on this show, right? People aren't failing at cooking because they don't have enough presets, right? I mean, they're failing because cooking has just so many variables that machines themselves couldn't possibly control in the first place. And these systems are really kind of pretending that those variables don't exist, And that's, for me, that's a huge miss, and that's why, me personally, I never fully bought into any of these things. And they were more of a frustration point for me when I was selling, more so than they were a benefit.
Yeah, I mean, at least for me, my wife's a fantastic cook. I can
Mhm.
cook if pressed, but I know when I watch, when I've seen these features displayed and demoed, I've never been like, that's going to make me a cook. Is anyone out there really kind of doing it well that you think is at least pressing the right buttons that it can improve a customer's life?
So yeah, yeah, there is, and I'll get to that in 1 second. But what you just said is actually pretty important, right? Because the logic on these things falls apart immediately, right? Because we know cooking isn't a closed system, right? It's not time and temperature is going to just equal a result for you, right? I mean, you've got ingredient quality and food thickness and moisture content and starting temperatures and cookwares and rack positions and load sizes and all these things. And honestly, that's even before you even talk about your own personal preferences. So auto cook and pre-program things and all that kind of stuff, they're really only solving for part of the equation. And the problem with these things is that they're marketing like it's the whole thing. And look, that level of inconsistency is going to kill the trust fast with these things. And we have systems that are out there that are trying to promise like perfect, like this is the way you do it, and it delivers like sometimes or occasional, for depending upon who's using it and how they like it. And you know, people when they're presented with that, they're never going to say, "Well, geez, I need to learn this thing better." They're going to say, "Well, this doesn't work at all," and that leads directly to your point, right? And that's why these guided cooking demos become those demo tricks that you're talking about, and they're never like the really fully formed habits like these manufacturers wanted them to be. And to me, automation isn't really the problem here. It's almost like it's blind automation, right? I mean, most of these systems ignore the single biggest variable in cooking. And it's, to me, it's what you're cooking it in, right? Pan material we know matters, and pan height matters, and thermal mass matters, and all of these things. And if you don't account for them, your kind of guided result is really just kind of guesswork at that point. And that's why I think, out of all the brands, to finally answer your question, is Gen Air's V2 system. I actually think is the best program that's out there. And some people might be surprised to hear me say that, but you know, the V2 system, their guided programming doesn't just ask what you're cooking. It actually does take that extra step and say, what are you cooking it in? And for me, that's a real problem, right? A high-sided reflective pan we know is going to behave completely differently than a Pyrex dish, or a sheet pan is going to behave differently than cast iron, right? And if you don't acknowledge that part of the cooking, at least, your recipe guidance is just creating friction from the outset. And listen, Gen Air isn't perfect either. I mean, they're not accounting for the rest of those things, but at least they're kind of playing the right game here and just, you know, solving for one of those variables that nobody else is.
I really like what I'm hearing in terms of how you're positioning this, that this is not going to be your AI cooking, auto cooking, we're doing everything for you, but it is going to help you instruct you make these improvements in terms of the cookware and the racking and that stuff. That Gen Air is really scratching that itch the best.
Yeah, I mean, For me, I think so. Listen, if a system can't adapt to all of these real world variables that we're talking about, it shouldn't pretend to be smart, right? And a lot of these other guys that are out there are pretending that, right? I mean, people don't need ovens to cook for them. They never ask for that. They need ovens to really kind of more understand the environment that they're specifically operating in. And none of the auto cook systems that are out there can do that for you, but at least Gen Air tries. And that's what I like about them, right? They went that extra step. I don't even know if they did. Maybe they do. I don't know. You don't hear that a lot in their marketing, but they should. They should lean on that because it's a real competitive advantage in my estimation. Look, guided cooking, it's not the future. As much as these brands want it to be, it's just not. But, there is informed cooking, right? Informed cooking can be the future, right? It's just really, if a feature is ignoring the vast majority of the variables that are out there, it's not helping. It's just really, what is it doing? I don't know. It's simplifying reality to sell a story, right? And just the brands that win are going to be the ones that don't offer the most programs and all that kind of stuff. They're the ones that should be raising their hand and just saying, hey, listen, cooking is complex and we know it and we respect it. To me, like, that's not anti-technology in any way. You're just kind of speaking the truth at that point, and that's the thing that's going to resonate most.
We drop a new episode every day of the week, including weekends. Don't forget to rate and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.